David again. This is so much fun. I think I'm going to keep on doing it. Yeah, and we're going to kind of get back into a little bit why Declaration of Independence, the U.S. Constitution, Bill of Rights, what those three documents do for us, and why is it that we have three documents? Why don't we just have one kind of overarching document? Well, kind of talked a little bit about Declaration of Independence in our this previous video. Why it's important that we have it. It lays the foundation. What else is so special about it? Something else just occurred to me. We're coming up on our July 4th holiday, right? Well, what a great time to be putting these videos out for you. I feel blessed to be an American. God saw fit to put me here. I say he made me Texan first. But to be honest with you, it's just great to be an American, and it's gravy that I'm a Texan. I'm a Texan here, I'm a Texan here, and God saw some reason to put me out here in California. I don't know exactly what that is yet, but here I am. So hey, Declaration of Independence is what? It's our birth certificate for America, right? Well, I like to call it that. It's it's one way of looking at it. It's a special way of looking at it. It should really give you a lot to think about. There's nothing that there's objections to the Declaration of Independence. It was written by a bunch of old white people. Come on, really? Is that the best you can come up with? I'm serious. Every time I hear that, it just makes me want to. I don't know if I should be laughing or crying when I hear that. Clearly, people do not understand, haven't studied history. If that's the best they can come up with, because let me tell you, that Declaration of Independence, it was the letter that told Britain, it told the ruling class, the elite, the king himself, take your authority, because you don't have any authority over us. You take your authority and you can do something with it, because here we've got all these signatures that by signing that Declaration of Independence were committing treason. The moment they laid ink on that paper, they were laying down their life. So don't tell me that document isn't important. You clearly misunderstand the reason it's there, if that is the best you can come up with. So next they had to frame out, what are the guidelines that we're going to use in designing this new country? What kind of opportunity is that? To sit down and design your own country, the kind of government that you're going to have. Well, they weren't fools. Fools would have just come in and said, hey, just do whatever you feel like. But don't tell me what I can do. But if I think you're doing the right thing or the wrong, I'll let you know. No, it wasn't like that. They didn't want another king. They just got out from underneath the king. They didn't want a king. They didn't want a dictator. Same thing as a king, really. One is, wearing a crown. The other one, it doesn't care. He just tells you what you're going to, dictates, right? So the Constitution says, look, we recognize that people, again, people, all colors, male or female, that's right, there's only two genders, male or female. God made them, male and female. You as a person, an intellectual thinking person, can be responsible for your own actions. And with that responsibility comes the authority to protect you, your family, and your possessions. Yeah, you can have possessions, believe it or not, that is a right. Remember, you have the right to own property, possessions. So, that was the whole idea behind the Constitution. That we are capable of self-governance. It requires that we're educated, we're intellectual, we have the we all have the capacity to love our neighbors as ourselves. Didn't mean we had to treat them like we really loved them, but we treat people with dignity, and we can respect them without actually loving them. But if you really take it to heart that God gave us the ability to think and consider our fellow man and woman, consider their needs, to defend their rights, we'd be far less concerned about what we have in comparison to others. You're in America. If you are an American, you are extremely blessed. And if you're coming here legally to become an American, you're doing so because you see what this country has to offer that no other country does. Period. So, we touched a little bit again on our birth certificate, the birth certificate for the United States of America, and a little bit on our framework, why it's written the way it is, so now we're going to go into a little bit about the Bill of Rights, and then we'll start talking about those 7 inalienable rights that we have. So, peace out. Love y'all. We'll see you later. Bye.